Hi team, Jonathan Craven here, Craven Health and Fun Fitness Exercise Scientist. Okay, so today I'm here to talk to you about the different fuels used during different exercise intensities, okay? So we're going to look at low, moderate and high intensity exercise and see what the predominant fuel is to provide energy for that exercise intensity, okay? So first we're going to look at low intensity exercise, okay? That's walking along the beach, walking to the shops, even sitting down at work. That's a form of physical activity to a degree. So we can see that approximately 90% of the fuel is coming from fat, okay? The reason the body is using fat as a fuel is because we get an abundance amount of energy when we break down fat. However, it takes approximately 300 biochemical steps to liberate that abundance of energy, which is a long time. But we have the ability to wait those 300 steps is because the demand for energy is low. We're still using carbohydrates is because, remember, fat's burning the flame of carbohydrates, which means in order to use fat, we first need to burn carbohydrates. When we look at moderate intensity exercise, we see that 50% of the fuel is coming from fat and 50% of the fuel is coming from carbohydrates. So the reason for the shift here is because now the demand for energy is higher, we cannot be waiting those 300 chemical steps is because we need the energy at a faster rate. The reason we use carbohydrates is because we can get energy within 10 to 11 biochemical steps, which is huge, okay? Which is a lot quicker than 300 biochemical steps. And that is the primary reason the body wants to be using carbohydrates when it's operating at a high level. And that's what we can see here when we look at high intensity exercise. Approximately 80% of the fuel is coming from carbohydrates. Again, we cannot be waiting those 300 biochemical steps. We need the energy now. We get it within 10 to 11 biochemical steps when we use carbs, okay? So if you want to be operating at a high level, it is imperative that your diet consists of carbohydrates. It's because we can see it's physiologically improbable that you'll be able to operate at that high intensity if you're not fueling the body with what it needs, okay? So I hope this information finds you well. I'm Jonathan Craven, Craven Health out.